Hey, Kathie Owen here, and welcome to day 8 of my video series during this quarantine. Today, I'm going to teach you a theory that I learned, a theory of psychology. My therapist had this theory of psychology, and it's pretty profound. So remember yesterday how I told you I was so upset when I got that not unusual email from the stepmom. It was very bullying, very hateful, very demeaning. And it just kind of sucked. Well, what I became was a victim at any point in time. Anytime you're being bullied, you are being victimized or being put into a victim. And really and truly, that doesn't have to exist. You do not have to be a victim. That's your choice. That was my choice at the time, but I didn't know any better. It wasn't until after I had read that book, A New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, that I realized there was another way. And reality transurfing has also taught me that even more. The theory of psychology that my therapist had was a triangle, basically. At the top of the triangle is Victor. That's where we want to stay. At the bottom of the triangle is victimizer and victim. And when you're going through that, you're either in victim or you're in victimizer, or you can work your way up to victim. And it's really not hard. It's all in your thoughts and the way you think and the way you approach your situation, your circumstances. How do you approach them? You should know by now. You find advantage in everything. Number 1. Number 2, work with outer intention at all times. And number 3, drop importance. That's exactly what I did when I let all that go. And exactly what I do anytime I'm approached with a problem. Like I said yesterday, we have just been extended our quarantine in the United States for another 30 days, if really more than that. But what are we going to do at this time? How are we going to find it to our advantage? Because trust me, it's out there. And how are we going to use outer intention to guide us? And how are we going to drop importance on the things that we think are super duper important? There is a way to find advantage in this. And I think what most people are missing is that connection that we have. I like to liken this situation that we're going through right now to Jesus when he went to the desert for those 40 days and 40 nights. You know, the Catholics observe Lent, and during this season, they don't eat meat on Fridays. This is a bigger sacrifice than not eating meat on Fridays, you know, just saying. And look at the lesson in there. There's just so much to be learned. What have we been taking for granted? Just, you know, we all have. And I've said in another video, this is like a gigantic, huge reset button to put things in perspective, to help us realize, hey, these little things that I've been taking for granted, like socializing at work, a hug from a friend at work, seeing my family, seeing my parents, because we can't visit. I have friends that are visiting their elderly parents in a nursing home through the window. And their mother doesn't understand because she has Alzheimer's. What? Where's the advantage in that? Well, you know, you got to find it, because look, when this is over, that relationship is going to be so different. It's going to be so expounded upon. It's so victorious that it's just just think of all of the things that are going to happen when this is all over. I'm sure that's what Jesus was doing when he was in the desert. He was thinking what's going to, how he would spend a lot of time in prayer, which, outer intention, that's what that is. Think about what you're not going to take for granted in the future. Think about the positives. Find your way to victor. It's there. Trust me. And we'll work on that too, okay? So hang with me. Until tomorrow, peace out and namaste.